Okay, so we're gonna talk about which you're gonna use, cloudflare or who wins, tailscale or cloudflare tunnel. You know what? Let's just start it. So this is the pro and cons on. So I'm not. This is not a tutorial or something like that. I already use cloudflare tunnel. So I'm gonna. I watch couple video on tailscale. I don't have in this on my home lab on tailscale, but I'm not gonna lie, Cloudflare tunnel, you don't need any kind of installation to do this thing. It goes on DNS server with Cloudflare. And the only cons about Cloudflare tunnel is you need to trust the Cloudflare company that doing this thing anyway. Okay, that's the internal service TOS. The only two cons that I have problem on this. So if you can make a same project cloud player that you can do the DNS or something like that. You can set your DNS server, connect it with same capability on open source project. That's overkill if you're gonna ask me anyway. And yeah, so like DDoS protection, something like that, and so on. So this is the only they have cons on this Cloudflare. If you don't trust this company, it's don't use it. And their TOS or something like that. So Tailscale, the only cons is record client software, all device like network. You have the Tailscale client installed. I don't trust this thing approach anyway. You're still gonna install it, and without installation or with installation, and not public accessible, not designed to making. Okay, so if you're like on home labbing, your service, or like I'm gonna say home lab. So this is my, I'm kind of progressing right now. So if I'm gonna open my cluster, you know what, I can because I don't want to edit it anyway. So if those are like on Tailscale, you can access it peer-to-peer access with Tailscale. That's the biggest point using the Tailscale. And or VPN, you can access this with VPN. So you don't want to expose your network, so that's why you're gonna use Nginx. So they don't know your IP address, because if you're like dynamic DNS, every time you reboot, your IP address is changed, something like that.